Okay, so let's get started. Mr. Junior West, if you could please approach the middle podium. Junior West. Oh, Mr. West isn't here either, huh? Okay. Mr. Rel Banks, please approach the middle podium.
Mr. Hawk could have got a phone.
Okay. Now, Mr. Rel Banks, if you could please amplify your voice, put yourself on screen.
Can you hear me?
I can. Perfect. All right, Mr. Banks, let's go ahead and look up your charges. Since the DA is not here. Okay. So, get that here.
Man, damn.
All right. Rel Banks. Let's see. All right, Mr. Banks, you are charged with drug trafficking, kingpin felony for the illegal transporting of or transacting in a large quantity of controlled substances. You had more than 100 units. You're also charged with criminal possession of a firearm, class 3. How do you plead?
So I did have the drugs on me. I did have a gun on me. But
Mm-hmm.
in my defense, the way he arrested me was totally wrong. He claims that he seen me already there selling the drugs, and I know prior to my knowledge that I was not there because shots were fired and I fled the scene, and he didn't even check my hands for the gunshot residue for him to check my alibi or anything. He just arrested me, and you can see he's not here today. Hmm.
He definitely is not here today. Um, so let's talk about before all this. What was happening before the officer approached you?
Okay, so before you approached me, I was at my house. I just bought a house a couple days ago. You could check with the realtor if you want, or it should be in transactions. And I was decorating my house, so I pull up to where my
And what's
boys
your
hang out.
hold? Slow down, slow down, slow down. What's your address?
I don't know about heart now.
Okay, continue.
So, but yeah, I was decorating my house. I was coming outside for a minute because I've been inside for a minute. So pull up to my boys, and somebody gets to shooting. So everybody take off running. Then I come back, and I'm getting put in handcuffs, no questions asked. And he says that he seen me selling drugs prior to the fact, but I don't understand how because I was in my house and I was wearing a coat that a lot of people wear. It's pretty common.
So you're saying you were not selling drugs or you were selling drugs?
I was not selling drugs.
Okay. So the officer has here that he saw you doing some hand to hands, which is why he approached. And then when he searched you, he found this large quantity of drugs and guns on your person. So how do you explain the having the guns and the drugs?
No, I did have the guns and the drugs on me,
Mm-hmm.
but that wasn't me selling at the moment that he approached me. So it wasn't like I wasn't going to sell any drugs. I had no intent of giving nobody that. That was given to me as a gift, you know. So I was keeping it for myself. But he said that he saw me selling that already. Now I told you I had the coat on like everybody wear. You know, I wear Nike ski masks like everybody else wear. So you know, it
Mm-hmm.
could have been anybody. That wasn't me.
Right. So someone gave you over 1,000 shrooms as a gift.
I got some pretty good friends. Good
I
friends.
would I would think so.
Yeah.
And you're saying that
Pretty lucky.
you were not going to distribute these drugs.
Not at all.
Okay. And what about the Percocet?
Percocet says those is what I take when I get hurt.
And why would you get hurt?
Sometimes you may get a car accidents. Anything happens. You may not. You out here, you making money. You forget to eat. Sometimes you pass out. They gotta. They break a leg, put you on a crutch. It helps you. Heal faster a little bit.
So talk to me about this gun. You had a Mac 10. Was this also a gift?
Nah, that was a gun that I bought me personally for protection.
Okay. So today, your plea, are you pleading guilty or not guilty to possession
To
of the controlled substance?
For possession, I'm guilty.
And for the firearm, you're pleading guilty as well?
Yes.
Now, to your stance that these shrooms were not for distribution, you're saying that you were going to ingest all of these drugs.
I mean, I wouldn't say that I would ingest all of them, but I mean, I did a few here and there. You know.
Would you say you have an addiction to shrooms or Percocet? Is
Nah,
that
not
what we're
at
dealing
all.
with?
Nah, not at all. It's just sometimes people take drugs here and there.
Right.
They prescribe Percocets to people sometimes, so
Mm-hmm.
that's that.
Yes, they do. But see, here's the conundrum. If you aren't suffering from addiction, well, if you were suffering from addiction, then I could lessen your jail time and remand you to go and seek drug therapy treatment at pill with the therapist. If not, then I have to give you the maximum because this is a kingpin charge. Doesn't matter what the law doesn't hold for intentionality, it just holds for what is. Does that make sense?
I understand. I mean, if someone else were to view me, they may say I have a little bit of addiction, but I think I can stop when I want.
Okay. So does that mean you're going to hold the jail time at its maximum?
Nah, I think I need to see the doctor.
So you are admitting that you might need a little bit of therapy and help to overcome your addiction to prescription medication.
Yeah, I think I need some help.
And since there is no one here to counter this, all right, Mr. Banks, you can go ahead and take a seat. I'll be right back with my ruling.
Appreciate it.
Boogie,
One second.
Boogie.
One second.
Oh,
Yes. What's up, Harley?
hey,
Where are you?
boss.
What's going on? Where you guys at? I'm at court. Where's
Oh,
where's your
I
bee?
just
This
woke
is
up.
the second day she's missed court.
I just woke up myself. I could be there if I need to be there.
Well, I'm in the middle of proceedings right now, so it's up to you.
I mean, either way, I'll
It's up
come
to
over there
you,
if I
but
need to be over there.
I don't know what JB has for you to do. I don't know, but I gotta go, girl. I gotta get back to court. I'm in the
Okay.
middle of it. Okay.
Well,
Okay. Thanks. Okay, Mr. Banks. Oh, sorry. Okay, Mr. Banks, you can come back up, please. Since the arresting officer is not here, nor is the DA, to contradict anything you're saying right now, what I am going to do is go by what is in front of me. So this was not a violent act. No one was harmed. So what we're going to do, but you have admitted to the need that you do need help. So I'm going to remand you to therapy. You're going to have 6 therapy sessions with Dr. Morgan at Pill. The first thing that you have to do, however, is go into Pill, open up a ticket, and request for a wellness checkup. You're going to ask for Dr. Boogie. And from there, you'll be referred into therapy. Do you understand? Mr. Banks.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the second thing that is required is 4 hours, 4 dream hours of community service for the holding of the firearm. We want you to see the effects of gun violence and what it does to this community. So, 4 hours of community service at Atlanta Memorial. And that will be taken care of at the same time that you put your ticket in to get your therapy. Okay?
Okay.
Should you not do any of these steps, your fine will be tripled. Your time will be tripled. I'm letting you off very easy. So, 6 therapy sessions, 4 hours of community service, all at Atlanta Memorial. Okay? And the first step is to, before you leave this courtroom, you must open up a ticket at Atlanta Memorial and request for a wellness hearing with Dr. Boogie. Okay?
Okay. And your name again? One more time.
Doctor, do you have your emails in front of you? Let's do this right now.
Okay. All right, I got the email in front of me.
Okay. Hospital, open up that ticket and go ahead and request a wellness checkup. Put that you were referred by the court. Under the rehabilitation program and the community service. Okay? Now, the DA will be following up with the hospital tonight to make sure that this has been done. If not, in the morning, you will have a full out warrant for your arrest.
I understand.
All right. And it's my understanding you've already paid your fines and fees, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay, perfect. All right. You're free to
I'm all
go.
free to go.
You are free to go.
Appreciate it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Next up, we have Tonio Slime. Mr. Slime, if you could please approach the middle.
How you doing today?
Thank you.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry. May I have permission to approach, please?
Who are you?
DA Alani.
Oh, DA. Mr. Slime, can you go ahead and go back and take a seat, please? Thank you. We'll be right with you. Okay, DA, can you come to chambers?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, boo. Hold on 1 second. Let me get off of screen. Hey, boo.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
This is Judge Boogie.
It is.
Hey, okay. You called earlier, and when you were talking, my head popped. So I
Girl,
apologize
I
for
was
that.
like, wait a minute. I said, not hang up. Girl,
And
I
then
was.
when I flew back in and came straight over here, my eyes were messed up, so I had to
Couldn't
do a
see inside the
little.
building, right?
I had to do a little roundabout, but I can see now, so I'm here.
Okay, perfect.
Um,
Okay, so the first one was Mr. Banks, and he got off pretty easy because there was the arresting officer wasn't here and JP wasn't here. I didn't know how you guys were, you know, playing. I don't know how y'all have it arranged. So, and none of
mhm.
the other officers, but you're here now.
I was working on warrants, and I totally forgot because this was my first time doing that course. I was actually in the process of working the warrants. What's that guy's first and last name?
His name was Rel Banks. He had 1,000 shrooms and a gun
Mm-hmm.
and three
Okay.
Percocet, non-violent. So I remanded him to drug therapy and community service because there was no one to recommend the rest of the stuff. But he did pay his fines.
Okay.
Okay, and I think so. Coming up next, we have Tonio Slimy. Then after him is Corey Santana. And then there's, after we get through with them, if Junior West and Sincere Blocka don't show up, I'll be issuing a warrant for their arrest, and they'll have double time and double fine.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So once we take the stand, once we get there, I'll ask you to tell me about, the client, what's the charges, what you recommend. I'll call him up. He could tell his side of the story. And then it'll go back to you to counter what he's saying and why you feel he should have X, Y, or Z. If you wanted to see if you could offer him a plea deal, we could do that as well. And then that's basically it. And then we move on to the next one.
All right, sounds good.
Either way, maximum RP. All right, come on, girl.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, citizens, thank you so much for your continued patience. I am going to ask one more time if Mr. Sincere Blocka, if you are here, please stand up. Junior West, if you are, oh wait, is that since, oh no, that's not Sincere Blocka. Junior West, if you are here, please stand up. Okay. All right, DA, I know we have in front of us Mr. Tonio Slime. Mr. Tonio Slime, if you could please approach the middle podium. Thank you for your patience. Okay. All right, DA, can you let us know what Mr. Slime is being charged with?
I'm
Uh,
gonna pull up his charges for his file.
okay.
Okay, I'll read his charges as follows. This is Tony Slime. He was charged with a drug trafficking kingpin charge,
Mm-hmm.
which carries a maximum penalty of 400 months.
Okay. see. Was there any violence? It's non-violent.
Let's see. Pleading his charges. Um, no, there wasn't any. There's from the report from the arrest officer. There wasn't any violence from what I can see. They did watch him before he was detained. Do multiple handles with pedestrians. Clients.
Understood. Okay. All right. I see that he was caught with, let's see, 56 bags of bath salts, a brick of 3 bricks, and a tube of bath salts. 25 of those, and and a box of bath salts, Cocoa Puffs. Um, Mr. Slime, how do you plead?
Oh man, so you said I have some cocoa puffs. How do they? How does that? You feel me? How does that rely on me having? You feel me? Boxes of bath salt. You know, I just want to know how did I have boxes of bath salt if I had boxes of cereal and just at the grocery store.
Mr. Slime, we can get to all of that shortly. But for now, when I ask a question, and it's a yes or no question, I need you to be succinct and answer either yes or no, guilty, not guilty. You'll have time
Yeah,
to question and explain yourself in just a bit. But right now, I need to know how you're pleading.
guilty.
Okay. Now, Mr. Slime, you heard the amount of time that the DA is saying is the maximum. DA, what's the time length again?
400 months.
400 months. Um, Mr. Slime, are you interested in having this time reduced?
It's not.
Okay. In your own words, tell us what happened.
So I'm sending my future husband, my son to be future home, and I was waiting the realtor to come close out the house for me so I could go ahead and purchase the house. I'm sitting there with my lady. We just sitting there. And you feel me? She was selling her purses, and I was taking her pictures because she asked me to take her pictures. I'm a photographer, so I take her pictures. And he rolled up, he come pick me up, he talking his mess. You feel me? Calling me all types of drug dealers, biggest drug dealer in the city. You know, me knowing that my name not even in the system at all. So he pulled up, he started talking his hot stuff, saying I one of the biggest drug dealers in the city. And you know, we get to the station. We get to the station, he still talking hot stuff, saying you a real drug dealer. You got 900K in your pocket. It has to all be drug money. You buying a house. You gonna be a big drug dealer. You know stuff like that. And so he give
Mm-hmm.
me a bun. I pay the bun, and I
So
go
you
ahead
go
about
from
my day.
Okay. Now, Mr. Slime, I know how offensive it can be if you're accused of something or accused to be someone you're not. Are you gainfully employed at this time?
No man,
So, where did the funds come from to buy your home? And how do you live?
I'm a photographer. I'm a photographer.
So, you are gainfully employed. You're an entrepreneur, correct?
Well, it's not you right. It's not. It's not.
Okay. So, you're gainfully employed as a photographer, and you must do pretty well. You must have some really big clients. Who are some of your clients?
I got some back there actually, and it's you feel me, sent down. I got
Okay.
like 3 or 4 back there.
I see you bought some support.
It's not. True.
Okay. Right. So you're facing 400 months, and you are saying that you will take account. You're accountable for this. You are pleading guilty. Why should the court show leniency or mercy?
Because technically I didn't trap anything. I had everything in my pocket. But my old lady, she was selling her whatever she was selling her bag and stuff like that. He pulled up, he didn't say nothing to her. He ran right to me. I didn't run off. I didn't do nothing. I just stood there. He came and tackled me, racially profiled me, and send me on by my day.
Okay. DA, what is your recommendation? Are you willing to negotiate a plea deal?
I'm not, only because he pled guilty. He's not pleading not guilty right now, and so I see from the evidence that he did have the drugs on him. Um, I'm not interested personally. I'll leave it up to you and then a plea deal with this person.
Okay. How about we split the baby? Um, 400, the 400 months. What if we give him 200 months and demand that he perform an act of service to the community? Christmas time is here. How about he use the power of his lens to spread cheer throughout the community with maybe hosting free photo, a day of free photos or afternoon of free photos for expecting mothers. Uh, Calm down in the back. For expecting mothers, families, um, brotherhoods, if you get what I'm saying. But I think we need something like that, and I think
Have
that
nieces and nephews on the way.
yes, I think family photos and portraits edited with Merry Christmas on them and then distributed for free and then posted in the emails for everyone to enjoy would be dope as fuck. What do you say, DA?
I think that's good. I do appreciate the fact that he did not resist arrest and he did not have like a weapon on him, on his
Mm-hmm.
person. So that's good. I'm fine with the plea agreement of doing 200 months plus the Community Service Act of Kindness for Christmas.
Okay. So, Mr. Slime, here's what's going to happen. Um, you will be remanded into custody to serve your 200 months. Okay. And then you also must do your community service immediately. We'll give you a date. It must be done before. Let's see, what's today, the 12th? DA, do you have a date in mind when you'd like to see this happen? I would say sometime before. I don't want 7 days to pass by.
Right. I like that idea. Like no more than 7 days.
Okay. So this act of kindness and community service must be done before. Pull up calendar. It must be done before December 12th. I mean December 10th. Sorry, December 10th. Okay. And by December 7th, you must remit to the court proof that the event will be taking place by way of a flyer and a community posting for the entire community to see both on the 7th and on the day of the event. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. Now, as a photographer and as an entrepreneur, look at it as a way for you to cultivate even more clientele. You're going to be taking pictures of everybody. And I'm sure there'll be repeat clients. It'll be a way for you to promote your business and support your growing family as well. What do you think about that, Mr. Slime?
It's a good idea.
It's a good idea. Okay. All right. So DA, we have it. Mr. Slime agrees. 200 months and 1 day of community service with proof issued through the emails in the terms of a flyer on the 7th. And then the event to be held before the 10th of December. Okay. DA, do you want to, are we going to call, do you want him to be remanded now? Do you want him to report, to turn himself in tomorrow morning or at a time tomorrow?
So he can think about right now. Is there a way he can remain like does a cop need to be present for him to be like taken into custody?
Yes, because he
Okay.
has to be sent. Hmm.
We need, okay. I need to possibly make a phone call to see if the chief is at the station.
Okay, got you. In the meantime, Mr. Slime, if you could follow me really quickly, I'll take you to a holding area so you can serve out your time, and it'll pass very quickly, and then you'll be free to go. You can follow me this way. Sorry. They should be here momentarily.
Judge.
Yes,
Before
sir.
we get out here, do you think I could give my phone to my sister?
You
And could
could.
you hand it to her for me?
I sure could.
My sister, she has on, what does she have? I think she
And you
has
look
on
so
pink and she's
nice.
pregnant. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, can you just
Okay.
get it to my sister? Her name is Naomi. She has on pink and she's pregnant. I believe she
Yes.
has on pink.
Yes, I
But
will
she's
give it to
definitely
her.
pregnant.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we're gonna go ahead and. Okay, come on. Go. Now this is gonna be really good for business, okay? So while you're here, you can start working on that flyer. And as long as you do it before the 10th, you're good. Okay, let me make sure this is locking. Okay. Yes. Family members,
Yep.
y'all can come with me really quickly.
Oh, bet. Say that.
Okay.
You sound like that, dog. You good? Yeah. Just making sure you know what I'm saying. Damn, man. My son. My
Baby,
son.
baby.
My only son. My only son. Nigga talk. Nigga,
Baby, how
oh,
the fuck you get there?
how the fuck she get in there?
I don't know, but I can't let her out.
No, hold on, baby, come here, baby, come here. Come here, baby. Baby, get your ass over here.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Wow.
Let me call my girl. Let me be sure.
Right. Well, maybe if she. Oh. Maybe if she.
baby.
Beat his ass. Beat
Maybe
his
if she
ass.
comes near the. Let me try to
It's
grab
okay. I can walk out. It's fine.
You could
You
walk,
can walk
out.
out.
How can she walk out? I got
No,
She probably can't see bars.
it.
I can't.
Okay. All right, guys.
Yo, so when
We
he
got to
getting
get
out
back
exactly?
to. He's
Wait.
gonna do 200 months. I have a phone for
What,
you.
what,
I do
I
have a
miss
phone
you,
for
Sid.
you.
Free my son. It's good. You can
I
just give it
miss
to
you,
you.
Sid.
You can give it to
I was instructed to give it to the young woman in the pink.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right, guys. We gotta go. Say your goodbyes.
My brother.
Yo, hit me when you
Bye,
get
Sid.
out, bro. For real, man.
Okay. I'm gonna give you his phone. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Appreciate it. I got you see my phone.
Now he'll be out in no time.
Okay.
But it's unfortunate the DA showed up when she did because I would have given
I know.
a lot of community service.
I know. Why did she have to do that?
But this is a unique opportunity for his business as a photographer. He'll be the first person to do something like this for the
Oh,
city.
shit.
So
Oh,
this will be
shit.
big for his business. So take it as
Can't hear
an
that.
opportunity, okay?
He just found out he had twin nieces and nephews or whatever coming.
Well, he'll be able to take your maternity pictures because he'll only be gone for a little bit. He'll be out
Okay.
before you know it, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
I
You go ahead.
appreciate you.
You're welcome, guys. All right, sir, your phone has been passed along, okay? Aw. Okay, DA. We're ready for the next case. I think we now have Corey Santana. Mrs. Santana, if you can approach the middle podium. Okay. DA, whenever you're ready, take your time.
Is it Kari or is it Corey?
Kari
Corey.
Santana.
Can
Kari.
you spell your first name, please? Kari and Santana.
Kari Santana. Santana.
Thank you. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. All right, DA. What are the charges against Mrs. Santana, and how much time is he facing?
All right, the charges read as follows for Kari Santana: possession of burden money greater than 50K, drug trafficking kingpin, sale of a controlled substance. And these carry a maximum sentence of 580 months to be served concurrently.
Okay. 580 months. And how much did he pay in fines already?
The fines, I think, total up to 575K, or 575.
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently not able to verify if those were paid or not.
Okay. And Mrs. Santana, when were you arrested?
I would like to say maybe 2 or 3 days ago.
Okay. The court recognizes that you showed up of your own volition to make sure that this was cleared up. I commend you for that. Not a lot of men would do that. So, Mrs. Santana, you've heard the charges read against you. How do you plead?
Oops, I'm sorry. I would like to say that I did serve 97 months of my time already.
Mm-hmm.
In that 97 months, it gave me a lot of time to think, Judge.
Yes.
And when I got arrested, I'm sorry, trying to hold back the tears here. When I got arrested, it was me doing something for a purpose. It may not have been the right thing to do, but it was definitely for a purpose. Um, that young lady back there in the pink, that's my sister, Aviana. Um, we just moved over here from Chicago, so this is a brand new area. The rules of life are different here. The breadth of life, the just life period is totally.
Mm-hmm. Mrs. Santana, I can't hear you if you're still talking.
Can you hear me now, Judge?
Yes.
Alrighty. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me clear my throat really quick. Can you hear me now, Judge?
Yes, I can.
Alrighty. But no. So basically, I was saying that to say, I basically moved her here. After I moved here because she was dealing with an abusive relationship, and our parents weren't the best parents. My father passed away. He was in a drug game. He got shot. Mom's passed away because of some regular life things. Her heart just stopped beating out of nowhere. So I mean, it really kind of left us lost. And with that, I'm the even though I'm the younger brother, I still feel like the man that my dad should have been is instilled in me. So I came over here trying to make sure that we were okay. Uh, she's still dealing with that abusive ex, constantly trying to contact her and find her location and everything. So I was doing what I had to do to get some money so that we can get a home, so that she can finally rest and I can finally rest and leave that type of life alone. I do just want to let you know that since then I have started working a legit job. I'm a mechanic now, so I'm finally putting my skills to the real life test, and I've left that other stuff alone. Um, what I did was not right at all, and I definitely understand that. Again, as you saw, I was man enough to make sure that I did come here to make sure that my actions, got the proper consequences. Um, so I mean, I will say that yes, I did have the drugs on me. Yeah, I did. Um, so I'm assuming that's pleading guilty. I am not a kingpin, Your Honor. I am truly just a citizen of Atlanta trying to find his way from somewhere, where once he came.
Okay. Thank you for that, Mr. Santana. How long ago did you guys say you moved here to Atlanta?
Literally, the day I got arrested was my first day I moved to the city. So like 2 or 3 days ago.
DA, before, according to his record, does he have any other prior criminal activity, or is he gang affiliated to your knowledge?
From the records that I see, this is not his first arrest. He was arrested before on November 30th as well.
Oh, this is that. This is that.
Wait, wait. Okay. No prior arrest to my knowledge. My apologies, sir.
No problem. No problem.
Okay. No prior arrests. So, Mr. Santana, what would you like to happen at this point? We do know that you've paid your fine. You've served a third of your sentence in order to be able to come to court here to enter your plea. Are you interested in a plea deal? And if so, what are you will what are you willing to do?
I feel like I've been honest thus far. I have no reason to lie to you now. I haven't paid my fines yet, just because they are a tad bit excessive for someone who came over here with a little bit of nothing. The stuff that was on me was given to me by somebody random who recognized that I was new to the city.
Yeah.
They saw that I just came off the plane, so coming up with 575,000 is quite a bit. So I'm still working on that, Your Honor. Again, with me just now becoming a mechanic, I can finally take care of that fee, as well as um, hopefully get me and my sister somewhere to stay long term instead of short term.
Okay.
As far as what you said, what I think should happen, um, in a perfect world, Your Honor, a slap on the wrist would definitely help me understand that what I did wasn't the right way to go. As you see, I went ahead and got a legitimate job. Um, but again, like I said, that's in a perfect world. Um, of course, if you ask me what I want my consequence to be, I want to take it light on myself. But that's just because of my mentality. I understand what I did. Again, it's not the right way to go about things, but it was for a good purpose. So, I mean, Your Honor, I mean, I'm gonna leave that in you all's hands. I just, say that God is watching, and that He understands my testimony.
Amen to that. Is your
Amen.
sister employed?
No, man. I'm currently trying to get all of that handled right now. So I mean, yeah, I'm being the big little brother that I'm supposed to be.
Understood. Um, DA, after listening to this, is the state willing to offer a plea deal?
I'm willing to offer. One second. I'm willing to offer like a lesser fine just because he said that he is new to the city. However, I just want to just offer a caveat out there that the police when they're when they're coming out patrolling the area, they don't care about you being nude and suit or anything like that. If you're caught with that amount of drugs that you had on you, you're going to get that felony charge of a kingpin. So just be mindful of the things that we do because the PD's watching.
Yeah, and again, like I said, I that wasn't on my mind when that person gave that to me. Like, I have never heard of a kingpin charge before now. Well, before me getting arrested or whatnot when he was reading the charges to me. So I mean, again, that's something that I can hold dear to me now. Again, I left the life alone, and I mean that's pretty much all I can say. Again, I'm employed. I work at West Vine Auto. So I mean, I'm trying to get my life on the right track. It's just
Great
things
shot.
caught up to me.
Great shot. West Vine Auto is a fine establishment.
Yes, ma'am. And I already let
Um.
my boss know what's going on, so he already knows I'm here. I'm
Okay.
just
So, all right. So let's do this. So, DA, what is the reduced fine you're willing to give, and are you also willing to reduce the amount of jail time he has left on his sentence?
I'm willing to do time served,
Okay.
and I would say, give me 1 second. Let me look at his fines again. So because he served a third of his sentence, I'm cool with like I said, time served,
Mm-hmm.
and a third and his fine being reduced to also a third. So give me 1 second to do the math. So instead of paying $575,250,000, Mr. Kari Santana will walk away paying $191,750.
thank you, DA.
Yes, sir.
And do you have that to pay today, sir, Mr. Santana?
Judge, if I can go to work for like one more day, I promise I get it.
I'll pay it.
It's all right. I got it. I got it.
Let the court well, honestly, Mr. Santana, we're not supposed to let you leave here without paying that fine.
Yes.
Um,
Okay.
so if your sister will give you that money, then we the court can bill you for that, and then you'll be free to go.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. That's understood.
DA, what was that amount?
$191. Um, no, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
$191,750.
$750. Okay. All right. So let it stand to record that a guilty plea has been entered. Uh, this will no jail time, time served, and fee reduced to $191,750. This will also be reflected in your record. All right, Mr. Santana.
I
Okay.
definitely appreciate it. Again, I appreciate you all trying to get my life on the right track. I definitely appreciate this second chance. You don't know how much this means to me.
We expect great things from you, Mr. Santana.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if Mr. Santana, I'm going to go ahead and bill you. If you can just approach the bench, please.
Yes, ma'am.
DA, this will be going straight to the APD fund, society fund. Okay.
Thank you.
Now this is going to come directly out of your bank. So, Sister Dear, if you might want to come next to him, and if you have cash, or if you want to send that to him really quickly while we get this done. Or you can reimburse his bank account. Okay. This is for. Mhm. Good to see you, Officer Jackson. Okay, Santana. Okay, and your state ID is 180, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
Is there a way that other invoice can be took away because it's still trying to charge me at 575?
Hmm. We'll take that up with the city. Just don't pay that. Just leave that where it stands on your account. Just don't click pay, okay? And we'll see
No,
about getting that taken off. In the meantime, open the one I just sent you. It should say that the author is Boogie X. You'll see it's for 171,000, and click pay on that.
I just paid it.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. So if you could do me a favor, we need you just to take a screenshot of that invoice, of the receipt. So you're going to hit that F7. You're going to go to personal invoices. You're going to click on view, take a screenshot of that, and you're going to place that in the emails.
Gotcha. How do I get to that?
That's a good question. Actually, you know what? DA, is there a channel where he can send his receipt that you would prefer that he use until we can get one set up officially? DA, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
Sorry, which email are you referring to again?
Is there a channel in the DOJ where he can post his receipt?
Receipt. Got it. Give me 1 second.
I want to say I also need the email for the DOJ.
If you go to Atlanta Police Department, am I the only one hearing that?
No, I hear that. What is that?
No, I hear it too.
What is that? Fireworks?
Is there an event going on tonight?
I don't know. But it don't stop justice. Let me see. There should be a channel. All right, do this. Mr. Santana, in the whitelist, put a dot. I'll connect with you there, and you can send me the screenshot, and we'll post it.
I just dropped it, Your Honor. It should say Forza.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Whitelist. Here's the whitelist. There we go. Okay, got you. Okay, did you get that? In your DMs?
Got it. Just responded back to you.
Okay, perfect. Yep. Okay. So yeah, just put it there, and I'll handle the rest, and you're free to go.
All right, just sent it over to you. Thank you again, Your Honor, for this second chance. Thank you, DA, for the second chance as well. You guys allowed me to get on the right track.
Well deserved, young man. And if
Yes.
your sister needs a job, we are hiring out over at, we got a couple of businesses. Have her go into the business district and look for chicks. We also have a plethora of other businesses that are hiring, and they pay very well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And that offer is open to you as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, and the last thing that I am asking you to do, I need you to go to the hospital and do a wellness checkup. Everyone that is coming through this court is going to be required to do so. So go into the hospital emails and book your wellness appointment, request a wellness appointment. This is something that I'm asking you to do. So go ahead and book a wellness appointment, and let's make sure that you're in good health as well. Okay?
Got you. I'm having trouble just finding those different emails.
It would be Atlanta Medical. I'll send you the link. I'm connected with you. I'll put it right under your receipt, okay?
Thank you so much, Judge.
All right. DA, is there anything else for Mr. Santana?
That is all. Thank you so much, sir. Stay out of trouble, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
All right, DA. So we have a couple of warrants that we're going to be releasing today. We have a warrant for the arrest of Sincere Blocka and a warrant for Junior.
Sincere's behind me. He said he's here.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, Mrs. Sincere, just if you can take a seat. You're very late. Court started at 10 p.m. Okay. All right, well, go ahead and have a seat. We'll be with you shortly. Let the DA prepare. Let myself prepare. Uh, Officer Jackson. Hi.
Yes. How you
Okay.
doing?
Good, good,
Did
good,
you,
good. Come
did you
with
want
me
me
really
to?
quickly. I have one person who has to do some time. He's doing a
Yeah, I
200.
was gonna ask you, how do I
Yeah,
take the ankle monitor off?
that part I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
I guess when he gets sent up, you can, I don't know, when he gets back. That part I don't know.
I'm gonna ask him to ease up.
Okay. Okay, sir. He's gonna go ahead and get your 200 months done. And your sister has your phone. And then we'll be seeing you at the citywide photo shoot. I'm really looking forward to it.
That's fine.
All right. I'll see you soon. All right. He's all yours, Officer Jackson. I'll see you back in
Did
the
you need me
courtroom.
to? Did you need me to make a statement for when you said Mr. Sincere?
Oh, if you want to, you can.
I mean, I am the arresting officer. I didn't know if you wanted me to.
Definitely. I definitely would love that.
All right, that's fine.
It, it prevents me from being too easy because, I think of everybody as my babies.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're about to get him started right now. So whenever. Okay, we'll wait for you. All right, Mrs. Sincere. Um, we'll be starting in just a few moments. The arresting officer is here. He would also like to make a statement. So we're just going to wait for him. Just so you know, you'll also be allowed to make your statement after he presents, he addresses the court. Okay? Um, and make sure your voice is amplified. Make sure your mic is working and set to the loudest setting, okay? Okay, DA, whenever you're ready. Once you come up, we'll begin. All right.
The charges are as follows: tampering of evidence, reckless evading, and fraud. And all of those carry a maximum sentence of 450 months. Total fine amount would be $450,500.
Okay. DA, your recommendation for time is the maximum?
It is because he did evade arrest. So
Okay.
yes.
All right.
I'm not sure if he had any time served. I guess the West officer had to answer that for me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Officer Jackson, can you please approach the middle podium? Thank you, Officer Jackson. DA, you can. Well, first, Officer Jackson, can you tell us what happened in your words but to the best of your recollection?
I spotted the suspect. I got calls for a ATM scam up towards Sandy. So I went up there, done my investigation. On approach, suspect did flee, going upwards of 200 miles an hour. I eventually went in for the grapple, and he eventually surrendered. On this person, he did have 48 cc's, phone cards. And then he was read his Miranda rights and arrested.
Okay. Were any police officers hurt or any civilians hurt? Was Mr. Blocker hurt? Was anyone hurt during this chase?
No one was hurt exactly, but definitely someone could have been hurt from
Understood.
that reckless fleeing and evading.
Understood. DA, do you have any questions for Officer Jackson?
I do actually. Did the plaintiff serve any time after you put him in jail? I mean, after you arrested him. I'm sorry.
No, ma'am. He just paid his bail, which was set at 250,000,
Okay. All right.
if I'm not mistaken.
So when you approached the plaintiff at the ATM up in Sandy, did he immediately just like take off and get in his car and drive away?
Yes, yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I believe.
And he did. I did also forget to mention. He did try to tamper with physical evidence, stash it in the car, and tried to
Okay.
lock. Also tried to lock the car.
Lock the car.
Yeah,
Okay.
when he eventually got out.
But he didn't drop anything on the ground or anything like that. He just tried to tuck it away in his car.
Yes, he tried to take it away in the car.
Okay, those are all the questions I have. Thank you so much.
All right, Mr. Blocker, it's your turn to address the court. Let us know what happened to the best of your recollection.
How y'all doing today? Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Flocka. Before we proceed, how are you pleading? Are you pleading guilty? Not guilty? No contest?
I pleaded not guilty.
Okay, so if you're pleading not guilty, then you will have to stop these proceedings right here because you will have to obtain an attorney or represent yourself. Now, you can choose to represent yourself right here, right now, and we can move forward, which means you are waiving your right to a jury trial and you're going for a bench trial, which means the final decision will rest with me, and that includes sentencing. Do you understand what I've just explained to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How would you like to plead?
I defend myself.
Okay. So let the record reflect that he is pleading not guilty and chooses to move forward uh, with representing himself at court at this time, correct? You want to do this now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So with that,
I
I will say we can proceed. Please let us know what happened in your own words and be as thorough as possible.
I was out there with a colleague, and I was just standing around talking, and the police pulled up. So I know how they get when they see somebody around ATMs. They automatically put you in handcuffs. So I hopped in the car and I took off because I didn't want to deal with that. So he chased me for a little bit. Then he wrecked my car out and attached the little thing to my whip. Uh-oh. I hopped out and I gave up. Uh, he searched the vehicle. I did not know it was CC's in the vehicle. Uh, I wasn't even. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did not know it was CC's in the vehicle. Those were mine. That's really everything I got to say.
Okay. You can go back to your seat now, sir. DA, would you like to question Mr. Blocka cross examination? Would you like to have a continuance to gather more evidence on the case,
Well, I do
or
believe
request evidence?
I do believe Officer Jackson has his body cam footage of that day, but I would like to ask Mr. Sincere a couple questions and then we can move forward.
Okay. Mr. Sincere, could you please take the stand? Sir, why are you sitting in the jury box
Um,
with the white headphones, white shirt on? Officer Jackson, can you please remove that young man from the jury box? I'm not understanding why he over there.
Get up and move, sir.
Oh, damn. All right, DA, I guess that's being handled. You can proceed.
Okay, I guess my first question is you said when the police approached you, your first instinct was to run away.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Why didn't you feel the need to talk to the police officer?
Cause I know how they get. They they put you on cuffs and ask questions later. I didn't even want to take the test of getting arrested at all, so I took off.
And did you take off in your own car?
Yeah,
Okay. And you said that you didn't know that there were credit cards, felonious credit cards in your car. You didn't know there were those cards in your car.
no.
Who were they if they weren't yours?
Somebody I had just met.
So you don't know the person's name at all,
No, ma'am.
and you're telling the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I do believe those are all of the questions that I have for the plaintiff.
Okay. All right. Mr. Blanca, you can go ahead and take your seat back at the defense table, please. Now, Mr. Blanca, do you have anybody that can serve as a witness or who can relay who saw what happened that day? Or that can attest to the identity of a strange person that you let in your car, that you don't know their name, but they left valuable items, illegal
I,
as
I,
it were,
I
but
can't.
valuable items in your car? Do you know the sex of the person? Can you provide us a
I
description?
can't, man. I think it was, I can't.
So you don't know what the person looked like either?
I had just met him. Like, he asked if he could put it in my car for a little bit. Then I was like, that's cool.
I don't want that admitted into the record because he didn't say it on the stand. I'm so sorry. He cannot say that. He didn't know who the cars belonged to. He, I don't want that admitted into the court.
Sustained. All right. All right, give me just a second just to review the files and I'll be back with a decision. All right. Will the defendant please rise? Before I tell you my verdict, Mr. Blaka, I want to let you know why this verdict is coming. I find it very odd that a black man will allow someone he did not know into one of his most valued possessions, his car, to put something in it. Now, I don't know if you like my face and that's the reason why you're playing in it, but I don't appreciate people playing in my face. I also asked you, could you describe the person? You told me no. Then you went to say he put it. I asked you, did you know the sex of the person? You said no. You also then again went on to say that the person, you identified it as a male. I love giving, it's my turn. Now, I love giving people the benefit of the doubt. But I've been in this city for a long time. And I've been alive for a long time. Mother has lived. And one thing I know about black men, y'all don't let nobody in y'all shit if y'all don't know. And for that reason alone, I feel you are playing in my face and I have to find you guilty, sir. The only thing that I can ask is that you now throw yourself on the mercy of the court and try to negotiate a plea deal with the DA and get lesser time. Because now we're approaching the sentencing portion. DA, what is your recommendation for sentencing?
Can I please be heard? I recommend that he serve his full maximum sentence just because of the fact of two things. He broke the law when he did not allow the police to approach him and talk to him. He immediately ran, which to me sounds like number one, an admission of guilt. Number two, the felonious cars were found in your vehicle, which is also an admission of guilt. Whether or not they did not or didn't belong to you, who's to say you're the vehicle owner? And ultimately the fault lies with you. Had you just let the police officer talk to you, like you do not run. The city, our civilians, we have to stop doing this. I want you to be an example because we have to allow the police to do their job to protect and serve. Not only did you run away, you got in your car and you're traveling away from Sandy at a high speed of 200 miles per hour. It's
Mm.
very dangerous. You're putting other people at risk because you didn't want to have just a conversation with the police officer. I know that we have black people. We have sometimes we have a rocky relationship with the police. I get it. At the end of the day, you still have to obey the law, and you still have to deal with police officers. You can't run every time they approach you. That's not okay. So yes, no plea deal. You should have put my guilty in the beginning.
Now, Mr. Blocka, I will give you a chance to speak to the court. If you would like the sentence reduced a bit more, maybe you can. This is your time to make that plea, if you
I have
choose.
nothing to say.
Okay. The sentence stands. Let the court reflect that Mr. Blocka has been found guilty of fraud and evading. What was the third charge, DA?
Fraud.
Okay, yes, fraud and evading arrest. He will serve the full term of 450 months and is subjected to the fine of 450,000 minus the 250K that he already paid, which means his fine is now the remainder of that. So before you leave, we will be invoicing you for the remainder of the fine, and then Officer Jackson will take you into custody. Officer,
That's why you don't pull over, man.
okay, Officer Jackson.
Officer Jackson, can you go back to the courtroom, please, and retain Mr. Sincere?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, yes. You can. Mr. Sincere will be serving his time, so you can go ahead and handcuff him and bring him to the front. I need to find him.
You guys, man.
Should be able to walk to the front.
Okay. Mrs. Sincere, please understand and know that I do not like doing this
Why are you in the jury box?
at all. Hold on one second.
Well, that's a good job.
I know. Next time, just you know who it was that put it in your car. I wasn't asking you to identify him or point him out. But, sometimes our friends do get us into things. So I was trying for you, brother. But you didn't give me much room. I'm sorry. All right, DA, let's see. We're going to issue this fine in the amount of, hold on, let's see. It's 450 minus the 250 he already paid. So he only owes the 200K.
Hey.
Right? Just gonna invoice you now, okay?
Alright.
Okay, and this is DA, can you provide me the case number?
Case number. Give me 1 second.
Thank you.
It is 902. Did you get that, Judge?
I sure did. Case 902, blocker 250. I'm sorry, 200,000. Okay. Mr. Blocker, if you could please flex your F7 muscle and go ahead and handle that personal invoice.
Alright, wait.
Okay. Now, if you can put a dot in the whitelist in the emails of the city, I'm going to need you to take a screenshot of your receipt and send that over to me. So I'm going to connect with you via the whitelist.
What did it hit?
The city in the whitelist channel, whitelisted chat. Just put a dot.
Trying to figure out which wireless to check that.
Okay, got you. Alright. See that message there?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and take a screenshot. You're going to flex F7 again. You're going to hit personal invoices. On the one that says author is Boogie X, you're going to hit view. Take a screenshot of that and place it in the DM box, in the DMs.
Alright. Place it in the wireless chat.
No. Place it. I just sent you a message. Look in your messages. Send it to me. It should say Boogie XR.
I ain't get no message. Get the message.
Yours is famous A99.
Yeah.
Okay, go to your personal messages. Your personal messages.
Alright.
I typed in hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you see it? See Boogie XR?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where you go. Yeah, just send me the
Invoice.
screenshot. Yeah, the screenshot of the paid invoice. Yes. Okay, almost. So you see where it says view next to where it says Boogie X? Click on that
Yeah.
view button, and it's gonna open up the actual invoice, and that's what I need you to send me the picture of.
Alright.
Okay. 1 second. 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 1 second Perfect. All right, Officer Jackson, he's ready to go.
Take a left, proceed through that door.
All right, DA. So that means we only have one warrant that will be issued for tonight, and that is for Junior West. Everyone else showed up.
You said Junior West. Okay.
Yes. Immediate warrant for his arrest, and whatever he did, he's getting double time, and you are free to double the fine. I'll also put that in the judge as a judgment for him in his MDT. You'll see that in there by morning, but you can go ahead and issue a warrant for his arrest.
Okay, I'll be looking those right away. Thank you so much, Judge.
All right. Court is what? In recess? We done? Adios. We'll be back again tomorrow at 10 p.m. Um thank you so much, DA. Appreciated it.
Thank you.
Yes, if there's any cases you need brought to trial, now is the time and space and opportunity to do it, as long as I wasn't the attorney on the case, obviously. But but if you have any where I am not, that's very slim, but I know. But anywhere I'm not the attorney, and anything going forward, I won't be taking any more criminal cases or very limited civils. Um, then we can begin to get those out of the way. We'll be doing this every day except for Sunday, starting at 10 p.m. We'll try to get everybody in here by 9:30 so we can start on time and be done by before midnight.
Okay, got it.
Right? Yeah, we're going to keep it cute. Is there anyone in the gallery that has an issue to be brought before the court, marriages, expungements, things of that nature that you want to be heard on? All right. Good night, everyone. And thank you to our officers who are also in the courtroom. We appreciate y'all as well.
Whoa.
Hey, boo. What up, friend? You knew it was going to happen, so don't even try. Don't give me the look. Don't give me the look.
You good? I was out here listening.
Yes. What you think so far?
No, I think it's fire. I think it's good. Because the people that probably not can do it come here and try to represent themselves.
And we could do it right there on the spot. And it's only one warrant issued. So double time, double fine.
So who that warrant to?
It's to Junior West.
Yo, you need your fucking ass beat for this outfit.
Oh, she popped.
I'm her head pop, yeah, but I'm gonna work on warrants tonight.
Bad.
It's just
okay.
Oh Jesus, yes.
And I'll put the judgment in for him as well.
And the fact that you left the clothing store with this bullshit on is even more crazy.
All right, DA, I'll see you tomorrow, madame.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
So this pink hat was supposed to go with her outfit.
Bam, bam, down. Down, 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 down.
This guy said he need to speak to you or something.
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Miss Judge, I
Yeah.
can't see you because my eyes are very bad right now. Like at
Oh,
all, I can't see at all.
okay.
So I'm just gonna talk. So I ain't gonna lie, I died in the little seal. I ain't gonna lie, I did die. So that's why I want to quit you, but I came directly back up here.
Oh,
So
okay.
cause like I've been dead about we got a time limit, so I did about like 20-30 minutes, and they just took me to the hospital, and I came
Okay.
directly back. But that's not why I'm here. What it is why I'm here, but that's not the reason why I'm here for real.
Okay.
So
What's up?
the officer, my arrest officer, he came down there and you know how I told you when we was talking that he racially harassed me, right?
You're saying that he
Yeah.
racially profiled you?
I mean, yeah, I said harassed. Yeah, but racially profiled me again after the fact. After me and you had talked, he came down there and racially profiled me again, and I had it have it body cam.
All right. So if you want to, you have two options. You can file a complaint directly with the police department to have internal affairs look into it and have him fined through the department and have restitution made. Or you can file a civil suit. You will have to find it and retain an attorney and sue him.
So my bad, my. But I heard you say I can either file it through the police department or I can file it through.
That's correct. Or you file a civil suit and bring him to court to sue him. And you can sue him for damages and restitution. But
Okay, how would I go?
you will have to prove that case. You have to go to the Department of Justice and request an attorney, or you can file it yourself and represent yourself in the case in a civil matter. It's up to you.
Yeah, I just joined the DOJ court because I was trying to report that, but I didn't know how to.
Okay. So
And because I
just
asked him, I clearly asked him, you know, can
now
I speak
don't
to you? You know,
don't tell. I can't know any more details.
okay, you're right, you're right,
I'm the
you're right.
judge. I'm more than likely I'll be the judge in the case. So what I want you to do is go into those emails, hit that red button, let them know you're looking for an attorney, or let them know that you want to represent yourself in a civil case against a member of APD.
The other thing I see is looking for a lawyer. I don't see the attorney.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay, my bad. Alright, well,
Okay.
I do gotta go to jail still. I still haven't went to jail.
Yeah, you do. Come on, I'm just gonna throw you over my shoulder real quick. Okay, here we go. Who the hell is the officer?
After court.
Oh, there he is. Okay, officer.
I'm gonna go ahead and send you on. And I'm gonna send him. You can go ahead and send him. I'm send him right now.
Okay.
Oh, so what's your name again?
Officer Jackson.
Maybe after this, I can take you out, Judge.
Say that again, Mr.
Yeah,
Blanca.
buddy.
I said maybe after this, I can take you out sometime.
Not if you're gonna be lying in my face like you did in the courtroom.
See, I
And you couldn't even be
I can
mad at me
explain.
about that either, because you know I'm right.
I ain't mad. My time like a champ.
Mm-hmm.
I think the judge went easy on him.
You know, all the citizens are my babies. It hurt my heart.
I understand, Judge.
It's my babies you making me
I
send
gotta
away.
run to the impound.
All right.
Hopefully, I'll see you after the Sue.
Yes, sir. I'll be on till about maybe 1. I'll put a note in when I'm closing court for the night. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. I'm gonna go grab me some food myself. All right. Ba 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 da ba da. Down 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 down. Ba ba da boom. Da 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 da.
That's why I was trying to do like a double task, you know.
Just got shit.
Oh, it's snowing out here. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Here we are. Where's my car at? I need my car right now. Faithful friends who are near to us, travel dear to us once more. What? Where's my car? Does not want to give me my car. Yes. Okay. Okay. It's cold out here, so while we wait for our motor cycle. I need a coat, honey. Oh my God. There we go. The hell is my... Need to get to my house real quick. Yep, I'm doing it. My house is literally right here. What are we doing? You know what? Let me put it in the garage.